What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I will be doing your July love reading, and this is a general reading. Excuse me. This is a general reading, so it's going to apply to singles, couples. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So before I get into the actual reading, I meditated on your cards. I meditated on the cards, but I meditated on your signs specifically. And what I got for a lot of you guys is that for those of you who are single, you are manifesting right now. You're in the energy of just bringing good things in. You know what I'm saying? You're bringing that soulmate in, and things are timeless. So it could be happening in the month of July. It could be happening, 6 months from now. Either way, you're focused on what it is. You know what it is when you want what you want when it comes to love. For those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like there could be some misunderstandings that get cleared up during this month. Let's see what the cards say. But if you are manifesting someone, I feel like the person who's coming in is going to be someone who's traditional. It could be an earth sign. It could be any sign, but it's kind of like they stick to their traditions. They stick to what they know. They stick to how they were raised. Like they follow, like there's a card in this deck that says by the book. So I'm going to use that term, like they go by the book, okay? So let's see what we have. So we're going to do a 5-card spread, your situation, the challenge, your focus, the advice, and the outcome. And then we're going to clarify it with some tarot cards, okay? We're going to start off with the oracle. All right, so what do we got for Scorpio's situation? That's too many cards. Scorpio's current situation. What do we have for you guys here? Thinker. Try not to put too much focus into, too much thought into things. I'll lay out the cards and then go over it. In your challenge position, you have blessed. Capricorn had the same thing. For your focus, just popped out. Never-ending stories in your focus position. Somebody else had that. I want to say, don't know. Aries. For your advice, we have the tribe. For your, these cards are just popping out for you, good. For your outcome, we have building blocks, okay? So let's get into it. Your current situation is thinker. So it's kind of self-explanatory, but this is basically you being in your head, looking at the pros and the cons of things, and just like I said, it's kind of like you're gonna figure out what it is that you want when it comes to love. What you're like weighing things out for yourself, like, all right, this is what I want, but this is what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you're manifesting it through thought. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like put it out there and just don't put any more energy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like put out your intent and know that it's going to manifest and leave it alone. If you're in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. If you're in a relationship, then you're weighing out the pros and the cons of your relationship. You're evaluating it. You're in the state of evaluation. All right? For your challenge, you have blessed. So not recognizing your blessings. And, like I said with the thinker cards, it's kind of like don't overthink things and just know that it's going to come to you. Know that you're blessed. Know that spirit is going to bless you. If you ask for it, you show gratitude, put the willpower behind it, put the intent behind what you want. Don't just sit back and think that things are going to fall in your lap. You have to work on you too when it comes to love and relationships, but You know, like I said, we're always blessed. It's just sometimes people fail to recognize their blessings. And some of you are not recognized, you know, things that the universe is giving to you. There could be synchronicities. I always say synchronicities. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah. I need to wrap up my readings. Yeah. But I'm here though. We're here. There could be synchronicities that you're missing out on. If you're in a relationship, then your relationship is blessed. You know, this is something that was brought to you. This is something that, you know, is like destined, and you're not, it's like taking things for granted. You know what I mean? That's your challenge, taking things for granted. Both couples and single, right? Your focus is never-ending story. So this is basically trying to bring closure to something that just doesn't seem to like end. It's like a never, it's like some of you guys are just fed up, and you feel like no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter what you explain or how you explain it, the person just isn't going to get it. Okay? They're not going to get it. So it's kind of like you're at the point of frustration. You're at the point of like what's end for some of you guys. And it ties into the thinker card too, because it's kind of like weighing out the pros and the cons. Is it worth staying in the relationship, or is it not worth staying in? And like I said during the meditation, some of you guys are going to clear up that misunderstanding. I feel like there's a misunderstanding here for some people. And even if you're not in a relationship, let's say you're just talking to somebody and there's a misunderstanding, like it could be like you're, you know, the person said something and you're kind of like, well, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, then you're like, well, should I trust this person? Are they in a relationship right now? Are they playing me? Are they doing mind games? Are they manipulation? So on and so forth. So it's kind of like, you know, the never ending story could be dealing with somebody else, but it could also be you being too wrapped up in your head too. You know what I'm saying? Thinking too much about something, putting too much focus in things that are negative. For your advice, you have tribe, the tribe. Taking the lead and also following the lead. It's kind of like you are going to, like, it's like the relationship becomes balanced. This is also representative of being, coming together with your soul tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who you just vibe with from a soul level, from a deep level. And like I said, as far as your soulmate goes, you know, that's they're within your tribe. That's a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you recognize your blessings, like that's what's going to gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're in a relationship, it's kind of like, you know, once you know, kind of like once you start appreciating what you have, it's like that's when things are going to just pan out. It's just things are going to just go smoothly. Like you're going to become one again. You're going to unite. For your outcome, you have building blocks. So if you're in a relationship, you're building up your foundation. You know, some of you guys could be moving in together. Some of you guys could be getting engaged. You know, if you're single, again, this is just setting your foundation as far as what you want when it comes to love, okay? And working on yourself, building yourself up, getting ready, preparing yourself for what's to come as far as that lover, that soulmate. Let's get some clarifiers with some tarot cards. So, we have the thinker. that is in your current position, your current situation. What do we have for the thinker? Two of Swords. I'm going to lay out the cards and then go over them, yeah? Okay. For your challenge, you had a blessed, clarifying that by the Lovers. For your focus situation, for your focus, you have never-ending story. It's clarifying that. Seven of Cups. For your advice, we have the Tribe. Ten of Swords. Four of Wands. For building blocks, which is your outcome, we have the Hierophant. I want one more. Oh, that's too many. Just one. There we go. Six of Wands. I dig it. So, Scorpio. For your current situation, we had Thinker, all right? Clarified by the Two of Swords. Thinking, having a choice to make, weighing out the pros and the cons, mind over heart type of decision to make. Trying to balance out your thoughts as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's all mental energy in your current situation. So you're in here a lot. But I feel like you're not going to be in there for too long. Like, you're going to figure it out. But you're in your mind. Your current situation is you're doing a lot of mental work. It's not always a good thing, but that's where you're at right now. You're going to make a decision. You have a decision to make. In your challenge, you have blessed. And what's clarifying it, and that's why I smiled when it came out, is the Lovers. So, again, recognizing that you have something good coming towards you. You have, you know, this soulmate energy coming towards you. And also recognize that, you know, you could be with your soulmate right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you step out your head and realize and actually focus on what's around you, you know, that's all you got to do. It could be a misunderstanding that could be clouding your judgment, and that's why it's in the situation. You know what I mean? Your judgment is a little cloudy right now. I feel like you're focused on getting out of that, because never-ending story, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So, you know, too many options, too many things going on, too many emotions. Feeling disillusioned. You know what I mean? Feeling like your judgment is clouded. And it's putting you in a place where it's just that roundabout, like, is this ever going to end? You know what I mean? Too much is going on right now. In your head, in your heart. But you're focused on the choices that you have to make. And you know there's different directions that you can choose to go in. But you're focused on trying to find what exactly direction is going to be best for you. And from what it looks like, the direction is follow your heart. Right? In your advice, you have the Tribe. Excuse me. So in your advice, you have the Tribe. So, you know, leaning on one another, taking the lead, you know, following somebody as well, focusing on your family, also being reunited with your soulmate. And what is clarifying that is Ten of Swords. So no longer feeling, you know, no longer being in a place of pain, no longer being in a place of hurt. It's just like once you find that, it's going to just clear up all that, you know, mental confusion and mental exhaustion, and, you know, that feeling that, you know, just feeling crushed. Like you just, it's just, but it's the end of all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's the Ten of Swords. That means it's done. There's no more, it's like hitting rock bottom. It's like there's nowhere else to go but up. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted one more because I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But I just felt like there was just one more there. And yeah. You got the Four of Wands. Building structure, like I said, moving in, having a wedding, celebrating. You know what I mean? Like you're going to get like reunited with your soulmate. And once that happens, it's kind of like everything else is going to just start flowing in. But recognize your blessings. Pay attention to the signs. Try not to think too much. It's hard, right? Easier said than done, but don't put too much thought into it. For your outcome, you have building blocks. So building yourself up if you're single, setting your foundation, you know, same thing if you're coupled, building a foundation, reestablishing the foundation in your relationship, things that you believe in. Didn't I say tradition? Things that you believe in. And if you're single, you know, following things that, you know, following your traditions, following things that you believe in when it comes to love, you know, staying true to what you believe in and feeling victorious because you know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that you already built your foundation. You know you believe in yourself. You know what you believe in spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And you feel confident. You feel like the outcome is you're going to feel like you're going to feel victorious, but you're feeling like God actually answered your prayers. God answered your prayers. So that's what I'm saying when I'm like, you're not going to be in that mental space for too long because, you know, you're going to get what it is that you wanted this entire time, what you've been wanting. And the Hierophant is also the card of marriage as well. So this person coming in, not only soulmate, but there could be marriage coming in. And your challenge is not that bad of a challenge. It's just pay attention, you know, be grateful, recognize your blessings. And once you do that, everything else just falls into place for you. So Scorpio, I hope that this resonated with you. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and I will catch you on the next video. I wish you love and light. I wish you many blessings. See ya.